I think I am live. Guys, let me know if you see my face live. Let me know if you can hear me. Give me like an X in the chat if you can hear me, if you can see my screen. I noticed 3 people here, so I think we are live. This is my first time doing a live on YouTube, but hopefully you guys can hear me and see my screen. 4 people now. Give me an X if you guys can see me. I'm gonna type it here. Give me an X if you guys can hear and see me. Let me know if you guys can hear and see me. Hopefully I am talking and this is working. I do want to make sure this is all working before I start talking. Yeah, let me know. Give me an X if you can hear and see me, please. Just type in here in the chat. Let me type it out right here. Give me an X if you can hear me and see my screen, please. Right, 3 people here, 1 left. I think these are somewhat recorded here on YouTube. So let me know if you guys can hear and see me. Give me an X if you can. All right, 1 person here. The other 3 people left. All right, perfect. Welcome, Movies Through the Years. Quick question. Have you ever tried Journalist AI? Are you currently a customer? Do you know what it is? Or just let me know where you stand in terms of your knowledge about Journalist AI or AI writers in general, if you try any, or if this is your first time like diving into the world of AI writing tools. Let me know here in the comments. Okay, so today, depending on who's here attending, right, I want to either cover this right here, the exact SEO strategy multi-7-figure businesses are using to rank their sites number on Google in weeks that you can copy, or if people watching live here are already customers of Journalist AI, I won't dive into this and I'll dive into more of a Q&A session right here. So yeah, let me know where you guys are chatting in from. Let me know if you guys know about Journalist AI, if you guys know what it is. Because again, if you don't, I'll dive into this presentation. If you do, I'll just speak with you guys about any Q&A you might have. So let me know down in the description if you guys know what Journalist AI is in the comments, so I know what to talk about. Looked at it and I'm using ScaleNet and I was interested. Oh, okay. All right, cool. I looked at it and I'm using ScaleNet and I was interested in seeing how different it is. Okay, that's cool. Good to know. So let me run you like quickly through this presentation. And if at the end you have any questions, or right now if you have any questions, fire away in the chat and I'll answer them as I go. So yeah, let me just run through this presentation real quick because I think this is a great way of showing the capabilities of our software, because we're much more than just an AI writer, which I think that's where our advantage comes from. So who am I? First things first, my name is Vasco. I've been doing SEO since 2016. I had an agency back in Portugal. I own an SEO coaching business. I run a successful SEO YouTube channel, which is this one right here. I built, scaled, and sold an SEO services marketplace called Vetted. And now I'm building Journalist AI, which is this AI writing or AI software tool. So this is who I am. This is why I'm qualified to talk about SEO, because I've been doing it for such a long time. So yeah, that's basically who I am. Now, what do I want to cover today, right? I want to cover why you need to leverage AI to make money and to rank sites on Google. And if you don't, the reality is that you're just going to get left behind. Now, you don't need to use our software. You can use ChatGPT or anything else. The reason why I tell you to use our software is because it's really good. I want to also go over how to rank sites number on Google with a repeatable process that works for any niche in any language. And I'll show you also case studies of real people, businesses and individuals doing it today, and how you can make money with those sites. And also, if you stick till the end, I'll give you all access for free to all these SEO courses I've been recording throughout the years. My local SEO course, my A to Z SEO course that talks about off-page, on-page, client acquisition, pricing techniques, live case studies. My YouTube SEO course, so how to rank sites, how to rank videos on top of YouTube, which is super valuable, which is actually how we're growing Journalist AI, but more on that later on. My AI SEO course, and free access to my Rank and Rent WordPress plugin. So yeah, that's what we'll learn, and that's what you'll get if you stick till the end. So yeah, moving on. So how do you make money with SEO? And I'm assuming people here know what SEO is, right? SEO is essentially the art of ranking a site higher on Google, right? And once it's there, you make more money. So if you're a business owner, what I'm about to show you, for your own business, you can do it for your own business. Or if you don't have a business that sells anything, you can also do SEO for businesses. So businesses will pay you if you're able to drive quality traffic to them. Right? So your goal is to rank a site, right, either yours or theirs, hire on Google or Bing or DuckDuckGo, whatever, and get them leads. This is simply what SEO is about, right? Getting businesses, your business or other businesses, more traffic, and you get money based off of that, right? Now, you can use the rank and rent method. I won't dive too deep into this because I honestly, I need to remove this slide right here because the rank and rent method is great, but I do want to dive deep into the AI part of things. I think that's where the whole meat and beans of this is. But do let me know at the end if you have any questions about the rank and rent method, how this works. I'll cover it at the end. Now, who's making money today, right? These are actually live case studies of people using AI in SEO to rank their sites on Google, in specific using journalist AI. So these guys, Rova, they're a fintech company, similar to Revolut. I'm sure if you heard of them, similar to Wise or TransferWise. Essentially, they're a bank that have customers as businesses or individuals, right? And they wanted to grow in the Portuguese market, right? By the way, they just bought a bank right here at the bottom right corner. They bought a bank for 35 million euros. They want to hire 100 people by the end of the year. So they're a multi-seven-figure company. They're growing, right? And companies like these want to be able to leverage the latest technologies, in this case, AI. So the growth you see here, this right here, organic keyword rankings, the traffic in Google Search Console, this is all with AI content. Now, what they did in specific, and I can cover that later on, is that they wanted to penetrate the Portuguese market. And unfortunately, in Portugal, people have a not a low IQ when it comes to finance, but they're not very savvy when it comes to personal finance, right? Or what a saving account is, how to make money, how to save money, right? How to invest money. And so they noticed that there was a gap in the market for content that talked about those topics. So they started producing content with AI to rank for those topics. And the growth is clear, right? The traffic grew like exponentially, the key rankings grew exponentially. And oftentimes people say, listen, but it's just 120 per month. Now, the number here, and I'll cover that later on, isn't what's the most important here, right? Because if they're ranking and all the pages they're ranking for are for high buying intent keywords, right? If all of these 120 people buy, well, 120 people is a lot. If out of those 120 people, only one buys something or registers to the app, it's nothing, right? But they built their strategy in a way that they only rank for high buying intent keywords. But I'll cover that later on how exactly that means and what exactly that means, sorry. But this is a great case study of a business that uses leveraging AI today to make money. Now, here's another one. This guy, Luca, this is all on LinkedIn. All this is public. He even had SEMrush comment on his case study saying impressive results because they are in fact impressive results, right? If you don't know, SEMrush is a $1.5 billion company, so a big boy in the market. And again, all you see here is growth leveraged with AI SEO. So AI produced content, of course, manually edited, manually proofread by human, and then published to the site. But again, the first rep, the first iteration is done with AI. And the growth is clear, right? From 0 in April to 2.3 thousand people every single month in October, just a few months later, right? To 0 Q rankings to over 5,000 Q rankings in just a couple of months, right? Here's a screenshot from Google Search Console. Again, this is all done with AI, right? Because the thing about AI is that, and I'll cover that later on. I'll just first go over the case studies. Here are more results, right? More results right here. AI posts manually edited and proofread by human. Of course, proper keyword research was made because again, AI won't do every single thing for you. It'll just help you into doing things faster. This was AI. This is all AI. All of this is AI, right? Again, there are results over and over again. Now, there's a clear 3-step process, right? First one is to find money keywords. By the way, I'm going to stop right here for a second. If you guys have any questions, right, just comment on the chat, and I'll hit them as I read them. But I just want to go through this real quick and then answer your questions at the end. But again, if you have any questions, post them here, and I'll answer them at the end. So yeah, the 3-step process, pretty simple, right? You gotta find actually the 3-step process to achieve results like the ones you see here. Sorry, it is quite simple. So first things first is finding the money keywords, right? Keywords that actually drive sales to your business, because you want to rank for keywords that actually bring you money, not just some random keywords. And I'll dive deep into how that works. Then second step is, of course, to rank your site. Now, this is the more laborious part. It involves all these sub-steps, but I'll go over them one by one. And of course, the third is to make money, to convert that traffic into actually paying users for your service-based business or product or whatever, right? Any business, right? Now, here's how the process works. So first things first, how to find money keywords. And I give this example often, and I'll give it again because I think it's very important. Let's say, for example, my business is a physical store, right? I have an iPhone repair shop. And people, before they come into my site, they of course come first into my website. This is my website, right? Now, my website can rank for keywords like how to repair an iPhone. But it can also rank for keywords such as where to repair my iPhone, or How much does it cost to repair my iPhone? Now, at a quick glance, you might think, I'm just gonna, actually, before that, let's say this keyword, how to repair my iPhone, has 10,000 searches per month. And these two, where to repair my iPhone or how much does it cost to repair my iPhone, only have 1,000 searches per month, right? At a quick glance, you might think, I'm just gonna rank for this one, right? As 10,000 searches, seems quite relevant. The reality is that it is not, right? You cannot just look at the search volume. You need to look at the buying intent. This is super, super important. A lot of people make this mistake because someone searching for how to repair an iPhone, we can assume that they're much less likely to want to pay someone to fix their iPhone for them. While someone searching, for example, for where or how much, right? We can assume that, again, these people are much more likely to want to pay someone to do it for them. So the buying intent here is much higher than here, even though this one has 10 times the search volume. And so what you do to find these keywords, not to find, but once you have a list of all the keywords you want to rank for, you draw this matrix where in the y-axis you have what I call the BI, again, buying intent, and in the x-axis you have traffic, and of course the higher the traffic, usually the higher the competition, right? And you take all of your keywords and start putting them here, right, in the matrix, okay? And what you do is you do not target keywords here nor here, right? Because these have low buying intent, right? Because again, you can even rank first for the keyword, for this keyword right here, and it gets a ton of traffic, but that traffic will never become, not never, but it's very less likely to become a buyer. While you should be doing, what you should be doing, sorry, is targeting keywords here and here, right? These two quadrants right here have high buying intent. This one, high traffic, and high buying intent, low traffic, okay? So this is what you want to do. Don't spend time, don't waste time going for keywords here or here, because again, you're just going to be wasting your time. And if you're not like a huge business that can spend millions, right, a year, most likely you want to go for the high buying intent keywords, because again, there are keywords that you know that most likely people are more likely to pay money for to convert, right, into paying customers, right, than with keywords with low buying intent. Let me know if it makes sense, guys. Give me an X in the chat if this all makes sense, because again, this is one of the biggest issues people face, is starting the SEO campaign, but not focusing on the right keywords, on the money keywords. So give me an X if all this makes sense. And again, I'll answer your questions at the end, but if you have any questions, just drop them down in the chat. But hopefully this is making sense, because this is huge. I see a lot of people making the mistake of not doing this the proper way, but it is so big. One of the biggest things and one of the most important things in SEO. And you can only move to the next step once you nail this down. Okay, now moving on, how to actually rank your site number one on Google. Now, again, if you stick to the end, we'll give you access to all of my SEO courses, and I'll get everything done, like local SEO, on-page SEO. A bunch of the courses teach you exactly how to rank your site number one. But the way in which we rank site number one on Google is a very long process, but I want to go over real quick on how it works. So first things first, of course, is you have to create content based on the prior keyword research we made. And again, if you haven't done this properly, any content you create is mostly going to be pointless. So that's why I hammer this point home so heavily, because it's so important, right? So again, content creation based on the keyword research, the prior keyword research you made, right? Now, what does content creation entail, right? So once you have your keyword selected, right, you want to produce a piece of content that's engaging and that it satisfies the user's search intent, right? Here's an example, right? Someone looking for how to groom a golden retriever, right? It's much different to have an article that's just a full wall of text, right, which is bad, than it's much better to have an article that's engaging and feature rich with an in-article image, a table of contents where people can skim through and click it, which is interactive, to go to the section they want to read. A section at the beginning where they see the key takeaways and what we're going to be talking about in the article. So give them the information up top right away. Previously, what people used to do, like a couple of years ago, is that they left the information that people wanted to look for at the bottom of the article. And this made people spend more time on the page, and it was more of a black hat SEO technique. But nowadays, that doesn't work, right? Give the information right up top, right? Don't make people wait for the information, right? Then, and of course, because this is a visual niche, right, grooming a dog, it makes sense to add a video, right, on how to do it, how not to do it, right? Again, add links maybe to other relevant articles, maybe to other blog posts in your site, maybe links to products you recommend to groom a dog's nails, whatever, right? So again, make it an engaging piece of media, right? And again, content creation, you got to do it based on the keyword research, but then you got to make sure that once you're ranking first, people that click on your article, they actually want to read it and stay there. And for that, you need to make an engaging piece of media. And that includes how you write it, what you write, the images you include, the links you add, all this plays a big part into ranking your content first on Google, right? Because if you're ranking first, people click you and they click off, right? What's going to happen is that Google is going to think, oh, listen, this article is ranking first, but people aren't spending enough time here, so I'm just going to swap it with the second result and swap it until they're ranking like 10th. Okay, so super, super important. Then, of course, after you have the whole article written with a featured image, a table of contents, proper content structure with in-article images, in-article videos, right? Bullets, tables, quotes, links, all this, right? It's time to publish the content. Pretty straightforward. If you're using WordPress, you just have to click a little button. If you're using Webflow, Shopify, right, you just have to click a little button. It's quite straightforward. Then content indexing, the way in which you do this is you just go to your Google Search Console and click a little button to submit the article for fast indexing. Now, the issue with this is that it is a manual process. So if you write 10 articles a week or 5 articles a day, you have to go out to Google Search Console and click it manually every single time. And I'm going to show you a way in which you can automate the whole process, right? Then we move on to content syndication, right? Because when you post a blog post on your site, you don't want it just to stay there, right? You want to syndicate it to as many places as you can. Most of the times, social media, right? So again, if we posted this blog on our site, on our Google Golden Retriever, we want to syndicate the info here to, let's say, Facebook, right? To our LinkedIn page, to our Twitter page, which is now called X, maybe to Pinterest, right? And each one of these platforms, right? Each one of these social platforms with a dedicated social caption. Again, very important because this creates social proof, right? Google isn't just about Google itself. There's a lot of external factors in specific social media that come into play when wanting to rank a site or an article on top of Google, right? Now, let's say, for example, this article was posted like a year ago. You still want to go out and update old content. This is one of the biggest opportunities that people miss, right? People think that they just post an article and it's done, right? No, it's not done, right? Because you spend so much time, so much effort into crafting this amazing piece of content, and you want to go out and constantly be updating it, right? Adding new links, adding new actual written content, adding new images, making it more relevant to the year we're in. Okay, super, super important. Updating old content, freshening up old content, very, very, very important. If you want help on that, I'll give you it at the end on how to do it. Then, of course, you have link building. This could be like a 5-hour webinar in and of itself because it's a very complex topic. Again, if you stick till the end, I'll give you a course for free, right, on how to do link building, how to get the best links, what the best links are, what links not to get, how to build links, how to rank just with links. And I have a little case study on one of these slides, which I'll go over in a second here. Then, of course, technical SEO, right? Having a site properly sped up, right? Great site speed, meta tags, schema markup, all these boring technical things that you need to nail. Because again, SEO isn't just about what you write. It is about the 3 main pillars: on-page SEO, off-page SEO, technical SEO, but I'll dive deep into that later on, okay? Now, what kind of content ranks number 1? Pretty simple, right? It is content that just satisfies the user search intent, right? It is feature rich, not boring, and it is SEO optimized, okay? And to SEO optimize the content, you do it through proper content creation and including the keywords in your article in a way that makes sense. Again, it is quite hard to tell you how to SEO optimize the content because it depends what niche you're in and who your competitors are, but more on that later on. Now, you can essentially automate the whole process with AI. And again, you don't even need to use journalist AI. I mean, the only reason why I tell you to do it is because it is amazing, but you should be automating the process with AI because AI nowadays can find these money keywords that we talked about before, right? This right here. AI can find these money keywords for you, right? So instead of you having to go and doing the keyword research manually, which takes a ton of time, effort, just leverage this amazing technology that is AI to do it for you, right? AI can also do the content creation for you, right? All this right here, this is all done with AI, right? There's no human input right here. From the links to the images to the videos, it's all done with AI. Content publication, right? No need to go into your CMS, WordPress, whatever, and click publish, right? AI just automates that for you and automatically publishes the content for you. It's as if you had like a little assistant doing it for you every single time. Content indexing, right? No need to go into Google Search Console and click submit for indexing, right? One by one. It takes so much time. Again, AI does this all for you. Content syndication, right? It takes so much time to, after an article is written, log into Facebook, log into LinkedIn, log into Twitter, whatever, and going out and syndicating the article you just wrote to these platforms. It takes so much time. Again, AI does this 100% automatically for you, right? Updating old content. Nowadays, AI just, you can just feed it the posts that you've written in the past, like old posts, and the AI will analyze through them and automatically freshen them up, right? Now, the only thing AI doesn't do yet is link building and technical SEO. Maybe in the future, who knows? But all this AI does for you automatically. Sorry, all this right here, right? And this is what we call essentially on-page SEO, right? And it can all be automated with AI. Now, I mentioned before that there's 3 pillars to SEO: on-page, off-page, technical SEO. AI essentially right now automates on-page SEO all for you, right? Now, here's how AI automates the whole process, right? Journalist AI, again, the tool that I'm talking about here, what it does is let's see right here. Journalist AI does the keyword research for you. So this that we talked about here, this right here, finding the money keywords, Journalist AI does the keyword research for you. Then it produces or generates content based off of these keywords right here. Then it takes that generated content and automatically publishes it to your site. Whether that's WordPress, Webflow, Shopify, whatever, it automatically publishes to your site. Then automatically indexes the content on Google, right? And then it automatically syndicates the content to your social media platform. So it does all of this for you automatically, right? So before you spend so much time doing all this manually, now AI and this amazing technology does it all for you automatically. It also updates old content, right? If you go right here into our platform, this right here, right? I can show you later on. You just connect your site. The AI analyzes all the posts on your site. And then with just a click of a button, it'll go through the article and prompt you to make changes to it, adding new links, internal links, external links, and a bunch more stuff. So it's super, super cool. Again, this previously used to take so much time. It's done essentially within a couple of seconds. It also does the keyword research for you. So you just add your site, add your location, add your language, and it gives you a list of keywords alongside with the monthly searches and difficulty that you should be targeting for ranking on Google. So super, super powerful. Let me know if all this makes sense. Give me like a Y in the chat if all this makes sense. I see your questions. I see you guys interacting. Thank you so much. Again, if you guys stick till the end, I'm going to give you access to a pretty cool like a whole suite of SEO courses for free that you can take. You can indulge in all that info and then apply it using AI or not. I recommend you do use AI because things go much faster when you use AI. So yeah, okay, a lot of whys. Cool. Great to see. Now again, final thing right here, or one of the final things, why you need to leverage AI. And I do this analogy all the time, but it's super interesting. Imagine AI as a wrench, AI technology as a wrench, right? Now, yes, you can tighten up a bolt with your hand, right? But it takes so much time, right? If someone gives you a tool like this, a wrench, you can tighten up so many more bolts in a shorter amount of time, right? And AI, right, this amazing technology that is AI, is exactly that. Let's say, for example, you're going up the ladder of ranking a site number 1 on Google. When you're number 1, you make money, right? Previously, without AI, you used to have to do the keyword research manually, right? Then write the content. Then once you have a big wall of text, right, sourcing the images, sourcing the videos, adding the internal links, adding the external links, then publishing it, then indexing it, then syndicating it to social media. It took so much time, right? And just like this wrench right here, that again allows you to tighten up bolts, AI allows you to do the same thing, but you just skip ahead of the line, right? AI is this amazing technology that allows you to do the same that you do with AI, but with AI, do it further and faster. Again, similar to this thing right here, this analogy, yes, you can use your hand to build out a table and tighten up the bolts with your hand, and you can build the table. But if you use a tool, you can build that table, the same table, you can reach the same spot in a shorter amount of time. And that's exactly what AI helps you do. And the reality is that if you don't leverage AI, if you're not leveraging AI technology, you're just going to be going up the steps one by one by one. And I mean, you'll reach here eventually, but your competition that's leveraging AI will reach it there so much more faster. They're able to iterate on things much faster and make money faster. So that's why you need to leverage AI. Again, you don't need to leverage journalist AI. The only reason why I tell you to do it is because it's much more than just an AI writer. It automates the whole process of your SEO efforts, which is pretty, pretty cool. Now, a lot of people ask, but doesn't Google penalize AI content? The reality is that no, it doesn't. It doesn't, because Google doesn't necessarily care who or what writes the content as long as it is valuable to its users. So whether that's a human, a dog, a robot writing it, as long as it satisfies the user's search intent, as long as it's valuable to its users, it's going to stay there. For example, if you type in on Google, how tall is the Eiffel Tower? Google will give you a snippet, right? How tall is the Eiffel Tower right here? Google won't give you a list of results. Google will give you a result saying with an image, the Eiffel Tower is however many meters long, right? And so it doesn't matter if it was a robot or a human that wrote this. It is the fact that Google is satisfying the user's search intent immediately. People don't need to go and click these blogs right here, because if they click a blog, it's going to be a huge list of text, right? And maybe you can or cannot find the info. So my point here is that it doesn't matter, right? If you're able to serve the customer, in this case, the customer is the person typing on Google, with valuable information, it doesn't matter if it is a dog, a human, or a robot writing it. It only matters that it's high quality content and it won't get penalized by Google. Okay. Now, the only content that got penalized by Google is, and we might have seen this in the last couple of weeks, is just bad content, right? But humans can write bad content too. So AI can write bad content, humans can write bad content. Bad content as a whole will be penalized because it's not valuable for the Google's users, right? Good content won't be penalized. And both humans, I don't know, dogs maybe, and robots can write good content. So just take that into account. Now, it's pretty cool because there's so much opportunity here. For example, for international markets, i.e. non-English speaking markets, and e-commerce brands. For example, let's say I have an e-commerce brand, and we have a couple of people doing this. They have an e-commerce brand, a site. Let's say they sell, for example, gardening supplies, right? This is their main Shopify store with all the products there. They, of course, have a page that's a / blog page, right? With a bunch of articles, right? That bring in traffic to the products because these articles rank for whatever topics that is they rank, right? And this is a blog in English. Now, what they're doing is they're creating all these blogs, one in Portuguese, one in Spanish, one in Italian, right? One in Greek, etc., right? And all these have individual blog posts on there for each one of these languages, right? And all these rank in the countries for these dedicated languages, and all these bring in traffic to their Shopify store, right? Targeted traffic based on the location. So again, they're leveraging AI to produce content in multiple languages, targeting these international markets because, of course, they sell all throughout Europe, so they can do this. Again, leveraging AI to produce non-English speaking content and ranking their sites that way and bringing in a bunch of traffic, because what happens is that the non-English speaking markets are much less competitive because there's also a lot of demand, but not on a supply of content. So again, so much opportunity out here to produce content not in English and rank for these multiple keywords to bring in traffic, either for your Shopify store or for your service-based business or whatever, right? It's pretty cool. Now, how much money can you really make? This is just reality. I think it's one of the coolest slides right here. The thing is that how much money you make depends on what niche you go for. For example, you got to find a profitable niche, right? For example, plastic surgery, dentistry, lawyers, etc., right? Rank the site with AI, charge a monthly retainer or per lead. Now, this is if you don't have a business, right? If you don't have your own business, you can do this. If you have your own business, of course, you apply all what I've said to your own business. But if you don't have a business, you want to make money with this, again, rank your site or their site with AI, charge a monthly retainer or per lead. What does this mean? For example, let's say you rank your site or their site for cost of a rhinoplasty in location. Let's say this has, 100 monthly searches per month. Let's say out of all the people searching for these keywords, for this keyword, right, only 50 of them click. So 100 search per month, 50 of them, go out the window. You only get 50 clicks, right? So 50 clicks to your site. Now, out of those 50 people, 45 also go out the window, and only 5 book a call and book an appointment with the plastic surgeon, right? Now, out of those 5, let's say 4 go out the window, and only 1 becomes a customer. And usually a rhinoplasty is around $3,000, more or less, maybe a bit more, right? And they become a customer, right? So you can charge this business for 1 lead $1,000 because you're bringing them $3K. Now, if you're smart about it, and that's what I did, you know that the LTV, the lifetime value of a lead in these high-end spaces, is upwards of $10,000. Because in this space, for example, when someone does a plastic surgery, because it is a very intrusive procedure, and it takes a lot of thinking to do, if it goes well, right, most likely any other next procedures we're gonna do, you're gonna return to the same plastic surgeon. Same thing for a lawyer, right? If you hire a lawyer for a case and it goes well, any future cases you have, most likely you're gonna hire the same lawyer. So again, that's why the LTV, the lifetime value, is much greater than just the payment that you did on the first time. Now, this is just for one keyword, one city in one niche. Imagine targeting multiple keywords in multiple locations, niches, multiple languages. And how would I know this? Because this is exactly what I did in my agency back in the day. I literally did the same thing that's on this slide. I exactly did this right back in the day when I used to have plastic surgeons and dentists as clients. I did exactly this. So I know the numbers and I know it works. So it's pretty cool. If you have any questions on this, let me know. Now, the other 50% of SEO, which I spoke about, right? On page, the content creation is just more or less 50% of it, right? And you also need to focus on off-page SEO and technical SEO. So again, to rank number 1, you need these 3 pillars. On page, which you can basically automate with Journalist AI, right? This pretty cool tool right here. off page, which is essentially backlink building, how to build backlinks, how many links you build, the anchor text, all that. Technical SEO, as I said before, the schema market, meta tags, all that, right? I'm going to give you free access to a course breaking all these down, and this one too, if you stick till the end, 100% for free, okay? Now, you can do all this that I told you before manually and alone, or you can automate it all with an AI software while having over-the-shoulder training by me, right? What I mean by this is that you can use Journalist AI and also have access to all of these courses for free to do it for yourself. Now, this is what you get for free. All these courses, local SEO course, how to rank any local business. Again, this is exactly what I did to rank local business on Google back in the day. Still works today. My A to Z SEO course that talks about off-page SEO, on-page SEO, technical SEO, client acquisition, big one right here, because I mean, you can know all this, but if you don't know how to acquire clients, it's quite pointless, right? Then pricing techniques, how much charge, how much not to charge, different pricing techniques you can leverage, live case studies, how to do rank and rent, link building, a bunch more stuff. My YouTube SEO course so essentially shows you exactly my blueprint to ranking videos number on Google and YouTube. It's pretty valuable. And my AI SEO course that essentially shows you how to leverage AI to rank sites and videos number on Google too. So you get access to all this for free. Now, this is the offer for today, right? If you go to journalistai.live, you get 1 full year access to Journalist AI, so to this software right here that does everything that I showed you before, that got all of these results you saw here, right? This is all done with AI, all done with AI, all done with AI, in specific Journalist AI, right? You also get all of my SEO courses, right? And to the 5 people that buy this, the first, you get access to my rank and rent plugin for free. I used to sell this for $200. And if you use the code LIVE, first 5 people get $45 off. So again, just go to journalistai.live and to get this offer. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee. What does this mean? If you go out, you get this offer, you use Journalist AI, right? You apply every single thing that I teach in these courses and don't get any results, i.e. at least your site ranking in the top 100, I will give you your money back. How can I say this? Because I'm so confident this works, because I know I've done it. All of these people have done it 1, 2, 3, and there's a couple more, right? They've done it over and over again. So that's why I'm so confident this is going to work for you, because I've done it. And if you follow the steps outlined in these courses, you can do it too. So again, just go to journalistai.live, use the coupon if it still works. Hopefully it still works, and get this offer. I'm going to answer a couple of questions right here in the chat. Does it also, let me see, let me start from the top right here. Hey guys, just wondering if this is going to be recorded. I'm not too sure, to be honest. It's my first ever live stream here on YouTube. I'm not sure if these get like recorded or not. I do think maybe they get posted in the live stream tab. Not too sure though. I'll let you know. This is also cluster keywords. Not at the moment, but it's something you want to work on, like keyword clustering. Yeah, at the moment, here's what it does. If you go here to the dashboard, I actually want to show you this live to get you to understand how it works. Blog automation, keyword monitors, right? At the moment, what it does is you add in your site, right? Add your target country, add your language. This is hyper relevant because the keywords here aren't just random, right? These keywords take into account your country, your language, your website URL, and also your competitors, right? And this is what it does, right? Then you can have the AI produce content based off of these keywords. And I recommend you go into this right here and choose the high buying intent keywords that we talked about before, right? The keyword clustering is something you want to have for sure. If more people ask for it, we'll do it pretty soon. Interlinks and does it do interlinks in the cluster? I don't know what really that means, but we do internal linking automatically as well as external linking. Let me know. Can you please clarify that question? You also asked posting to social, what get posted and excerpt. Yeah, basically let's say this is your article right here. Let's see here. Where is it? Let's say your article is this thing right here. Right? It talks about dog grooming, okay? What's going to be posted on social media, it depends which social media we're posting it to. So Twitter is different from Facebook, different from LinkedIn. For example, excuse me. For example, for Facebook, what's going to happen is that we're going to create a tailored post, right, with an image. Usually should be the featured image right here of your article, and then take the whole article into consideration to type in an engaging caption to get people to click. So not just some random caption, it is an engaging caption to get people to click, right? Again, all this automated for you on all these social media platforms. Let me see here if you have any more questions. Which level of journalist AI is this? It is for these, let me see right here. It is for this right here, which gets you essentially every single thing you need. Now, if you're a business owner, I recommend you you get this one right here because it has sub-user accounts, knowledge bases, and a bunch more stuff. But again, this right here, which is this offer is for, gets you any single thing you need. And if you want to upgrade later on, you can. So don't worry about that. This offer right here is for this one right here for a full year's access as well, of course, as all these courses that I just outlined. Does this platform learn more towards national affiliate content type sites or good for local biz? It's a good question because honestly, we have customers using it all around for the most varied type of things. We have affiliates, we have a ton of local businesses. I mean, honestly, it's hard to answer because it works with anything because it is an AI writer and it writes on what you want it to write, right? You give it the input and the output is heavily based on your input. For example, right here, let's say I go here to generate an article and I wanted to, you can go here to the formatting, no, sorry, for the, to the structure right here. And let's say you're writing affiliate articles, right? You're writing an affiliate article for the best, whatever, right? You have all these things right here. And at the bottom, you want to make sure that there's a call to action to whatever affiliate offer you're running. Just with this simple feature right here, you just add a link where you want your call to action be, and we'll add a custom section at the bottom of the article that takes into account the whole context of the article with a custom call to action to your product or service. So hopefully this made sense, but you can apply this to affiliates too, and we have a couple of people doing that for affiliates. It's quite nice. Let me see here, more questions. Interlinking in the cluster is when something is mentioned in one post till it gets automatically linked to another. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it does that. So let's say, for example, I have this article right on my. Hopefully, let me know if this is what you mean. I have this article that talks about finance. Actually, it talks about stocks on my site. Right? A whole article right here, right? And I also have these ones that talk about personal finance, and this one that talks about choosing the best stocks, whatever. Right? So when you're adding links automatically to this article, internal links, we will scrape and read through this whole article and then read through all the articles you have on your site to find the most relevant one. So when we link out to an article on your site, we make sure it's hyper relevant. So we read this one right here, we read this one right here, and we see if it makes sense to interlink them. Then what we do, if it makes sense, we make sure to choose the best place, the best anchor text, the little text you click, to link out to. Now, this is the same for both internal and external links. Again, all this done automatically, as you see here. These articles have links. Right? This as a link, right, to this. I think this is an external link, and I think this is an internal link linking out to another article that talks about this. So again, all this done for you automatically, which is quite nice. Let's see more questions right here. A good addition when you start implementing clusters. Okay, yeah. So hopefully this was helpful. So as an agency that has a mix of local and national clients, let's say you are onboarding a financial planner client, how do you approach that? Yeah. So as an agency, I mean, I'll recommend, honestly, not recommend, but eventually you'll lean into getting this one right here, honestly, because it's what most agencies use this one. But what I mean is that try it out with this one, right? Because I mean, I'm not here to like squeeze as much money from you as I can. I'm here to make you try the product because I really think you're gonna like it and gonna use it. So just go for this one, okay? And as an agency yourself, you're eventually going to feel the need to upgrade. But I don't want you to upgrade right now, or I don't want to take your money up front, because I want to first know, right, and to you to know as well that this works for you. Because I could just say, yeah, just buy this one, right? It's the best one for agencies, right? And it is, right? But I don't want to do that. I want you to first try it out first and see what it can do for you. And eventually, you're gonna like it. You're eventually gonna upgrade. Yeah, that's honestly, I don't want to lie to you. That's basically just me being fully 100% honest with you. Which level of journalist AI does this by? It is this right here, okay? Which has all of these right here, right? Which basically should be more than enough to get you started, right? Get all this, and you also get, of course, access to all these courses right here. More questions right here. Sorry, a lot of stuff coming here. Saves a lot of time. Yeah, the thing is about AI is, as I said before, it saves you so much time, right? Again, you don't have to go up the ladder step by step by step. You just skip ahead of the line. We actually have an agency client on this plan, multiple ones, but one that I spoke with a couple of weeks back, that they told me, like, listen, Vasco, we're saving so much more time with this, right? We have our team generating the articles based on the keyword research, and we basically introduce Journalist AI into our agency's processes, and it saves them so much time, which is super nice. And it's what Journalist AI is about. It's about saving you time and money, honestly. So let me see here, more questions. What LLMs are you using? So we use a mix of of course the OpenAI model with our own model. Our own model, sorry, we crafted in house to make sure that the content here is actually super powerful and actually ranks on Google. So it's not just some generic model. Yes, we could have just choose OpenAI, but we felt like there was a need, and based on our customer feedback, to improve the content a step further. And that was only possible by having somewhat of an in-house model developed that works in tandem with OpenAI's one. So yeah, but if you want to use just OpenAI, I mean, we have a custom plan that's not here, and you can use your own API key if you like. But I don't think that's what you were looking for. What does a rank and rent plugin do? Okay, good question, because I didn't cover that. So rank and rent, as you know, is the process of ranking a site on Google and then renting it out to customers. And so let's say, for example, this right here is your site, right? Ranking number 1, okay? And this is your client's site, ranking number 20. And so you call them up and say, hey, listen, I noticed your site is ranking number 20. I can guarantee I can put your site number 1 on Google right now. Okay? And they're going to be a bit skeptical. What you do then is you prove them, because you're going to take your site and overlay their site on top of yours, right? Essentially what the plugin allows you to do is to overlay any site on top of yours. So because your site's already ranking first, right, you can just use this plugin to overlay the client's site that's ranking 20th on top of yours, right? And so then you can either like charge them a monthly retainer to have their site there ranking first, or you can just have them pay you per lead. I cover these techniques in the courses that you get for free when you buy the offer. But yeah, that's basically it. Now, the cool thing about this is that you can have your site ranking number 1 for multiple locations: San Francisco, Los Angeles, San Diego, right? And if you're targeting the plumbing niche, you can rent out individual businesses for each one of these location pages. So one in San Francisco, a plumber in LA, a plumber in San Diego, and each one of these will pay you either a monthly retainer for every single month they're up there, right? Or maybe they pay you per lead. So basically what the plugin does is it allows you to overlay any site on top of yours. Super powerful. And again, you get it for free. I usually sell it for $200. So if you get this, you get it for free, or included, as well as all the courses that teach you how to call up businesses, how to make the deals, all that, which is super powerful. Let me see here. Isn't that to do Google doesn't like overlays? Yeah, good question. And I had that fear at the start, but honestly, I've been doing the overlay thing. I know I've stopped because I'm focusing just solely on Journalist AI. When I had my agency, I had that fear, but I went with it. I tried to test it out, and this site never lost a position. And oftentimes, a lot of people that actually bought this had that fear, but I talked with them, and not like there wasn't a single client that had a drop in rankings. I know Google doesn't like overlays. I actually know that, and it makes sense, right? But I never had anyone any site fall off or anything. So yeah, I mean, of course, use it with caution. But I'm just telling you my personal experience, and I never faced any issues. But yeah, just my honest experience. So yeah, guys, any other questions? Let me know. And again, like I said, if you could just go to journalistai.live, you get full 1-year access to Journalist AI. You get a lifetime access to all of these courses. My local SEO course teaches you essentially how to rank any business. My A to Z SEO course is off-page, on-page, technical SEO, client acquisition, how to call up businesses, how much to ask for, pricing techniques, live case studies, rank and rent, link building. My YouTube SEO course shows you how to rank videos on YouTube and Google. My AI SEO course, and for the first 5 people, I'm not sure how many people have taken me up on this offer, but for the first 5 people, you get access to my rank and rank SEO plugin, and also my if you use the code LIVE, you get access. You get a straight discount of $45. Again, not sure if this still works. Give it a go. I'm not sure how many people have taken me up with this offer, but this is what you get. On top of that, you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you go out, use Journalist AI, implement all the info on these courses, and don't see any results, I'll give you your money back. I'm so confident this works because, I mean, I've done it over and over again. These people have done it. This is a multi-7-figure company. These guys bought a bank, 35 million euros. They're hiring 100 people by the end of the year, and they're using Journalist AI to grow. This guy is the same. This is all public on LinkedIn. Even SEMrush commented. The results are impressive. In fact, they are impressive, right? And there's more here. I mean, the results just speak for themselves, right? And that's why I'm so confident I can give you a 30% money back guarantee, 30-day money back guarantee. Sorry, because it just works. Sorry. Do you have a bulk setting? Yeah, for sure we do. If you go here into our dashboard, you can generate up to 300 articles with a single click. So 300 articles generate if you want. On top of that, if you wanted to automate the whole thing, you can have an automatic log, right? Posting, right? 300 articles, I mean, per day if you want, per 6 hours if you want. I don't recommend, most people just do 5. So 5 per week, so Monday through Friday. But I mean, you can do bulk if you want. So you do have that. By the way, I did want to mention this. We integrate with a lot of platforms: WordPress, Shopify, Ghost, Wix, Webflow, Bloggers API, or even external API if you need. But yeah, we do have the bulk option, as you saw. So yeah, we do have that. Guys, any other questions you have, let me know. And again, when I end, by the way, when I end the live stream, this is going to be off air because I can only run this for a limited amount of time. So get it now. Otherwise, when I'm off air, I'm going to end this because I mean I cannot run this forever. This is a great offer. But yeah, happy to help, man. Thank you for the present. Yeah, happy to help. I'm just out here sharing what works for us and why I'm so passionate about this AI technology, because again, it just saves you a ton of time. So yeah, that's basically it. So again, grab the offer if you guys want it. Again, once again, one last time, you get access to all of my free courses right here. Essentially how I grew my SEO agency, how I got clients. You get access to the AI SEO journalist AI tool, which is amazing. That is the same tool that these guys are using. These guys are using to rank on Google. And of course, you get access to all the free courses, right? And to my recommend plugin. If you use the code LIVE, you get $45 off. Just go to journalistai.live. All this with a 30%, not 30%, 30-day money back guarantee if you don't see any results. So yeah, guys, that's basically, excuse me. That's basically it. Just gonna have a sip of water real quick. And yeah, that's it for today. Again, when I'm off the live, this software is going to be taken down because again, I cannot run this forever. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you on the other side. And if you have any questions, I mean, you can always go to the site and ask them out here after you sign up. But yeah, that's basically it. Thank you for watching, guys. Any last questions, let me know. If not, I'm just going to end this here. So any last questions you guys have, just drop them down in the chat, please, and I'll answer them before I go. So let me know. Again, let me know any questions you guys have. I'm going to stay on for another like 2 or 3 minutes, waiting for you guys to drop anything in the chat. If you don't, we'll just move on. And yeah, I'll just move on with this. But yeah, this is exactly what you get. I won't bother you anymore with this, but it is exactly the exact software people are using to get the result. So yeah, questions you guys have, let me know, please. And if there's no questions, I'll just instant. But if you get the offer, you'll get an email from me going over how to activate your Journalist AI account, how to get all the free courses, and how to get these bonuses right here. So don't worry if you haven't received an email from me. Once I hop off the call, off the live chat, I'll end the offer and I'll send you all the details you need to access all this for free. Okay. So yeah, guys, I guess I'll hop off today. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everyone that took me up on the offer. And I will see you maybe next week. Who knows? And again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.